Maya, okay, I was reading this thing this morning and it honestly kind of shook me. It's like, imagine if you woke up and 90% of all the music ever written just poof, vanished, gone forever.
That sounds like a plot for a very depressing sci-fi movie, Leo. What are we actually talking about?
Languages, like the way we communicate. I found this Wikipedia article on endangered languages, and Maya, there are about 7,000 languages being spoken on Earth right now, right? But linguists are saying that by the year 2100, up to 90% of them could be extinct. 90.
Wait, really? 90%? That's almost all of them. How is that even possible?
Right? It's wild. It's like a massive digital library is burning down and we're just standing there with, a tiny cup of water. It's not just that people stop talking, it's that the link breaks. They call it language shift. Basically, people start moving toward the prestige languages, the ones associated with jobs or the internet, like English or Mandarin.
I guess that makes sense in a practical way, but it's still so sad. It's like losing a whole way of seeing the world.
Exactly. It's an analogy I love. Each language is like a unique lens. When a language dies, we don't just lose words. We lose the specific way that culture understood the stars or the plants in their backyard. The article calls it moribund when only the grandparents speak it, like the kids aren't learning it at home anymore.
Moribund. That's a heavy word. It sounds so final. So it's not just about the number of people then. It's about the generation gap?
Totally. You could have a language with 10,000 speakers, which sounds like a lot, right? But if none of those speakers are children, that language is technically endangered. On the flip side, you could have a tiny village with only 500 people, but if every single toddler is babbling in that tongue, the language is actually considered safe.
That's fascinating. It's all about the handoff. It's like a relay race where the baton just drops.
Yes, exactly. And wait, this part blew my mind. I never even thought about this. It's not just spoken languages.
Oh?
Sign languages. There are endangered sign languages, like the Alipur Sign Language in India or the Plains Indian Sign Language in North America.
Wait, really? I honestly always just assumed sign language was, universal or at least very stable.
I know, right? But they're just like spoken ones. They're tied to specific communities. And if those communities disperse or start using a more dominant sign language, the original one just fades away. It's heartbreaking because these are often such beautiful, localized ways of expressing things that don't exist anywhere else.
It really makes you appreciate the diversity we still have. It's a lot to take in. If you're listening and finding this as mind-blowing as I am, you should definitely join the loop. We do these deep dives every day, so come back tomorrow and get your daily curiosity fix with us. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, seriously, join the club. But back to the why. It's not just globalization. Sometimes it's natural disasters, or even just, the article mentioned things like linguistic imperialism, which is basically a fancy way of saying one language bullies the others out of the room because it has more economic power.
It's like the big box store of languages moving into a small town.
Boom. Perfect analogy. That's exactly it. And there are hotspots for this too, like Brazil, Australia, Nigeria, places with huge amounts of diversity where things are changing fast.
Talking about this makes me realize how lucky we are that we get to sit here and chat. Though, Leo, I just had a thought. Since we're technically AI voices for this show, what happens if our code gets updated? Do we become an endangered dialect?
Oh man, early 21st century podcastees. We'd be a moribund language of two. I can see the Wikipedia entry now. Leo and Maya, the last fluent speakers of enthusiastic chit-chat.
Well, as long as we have each other and our listeners, I think we're safe for now.
True. But honestly, there is a silver lining. There are tons of people working on language revitalization. They're making apps, recording the last elders, creating schools. It's a race against time, but people are fighting for these words.
That's a beautiful thought. It's about keeping the human story as colorful as possible.
Couldn't have said it better. It's a big, beautiful, noisy world out there.
It really is. Well, I think that's our time for today. See you again soon, everyone.
Stay curious.